Help me get to 100 subscribers on this channel. Subscribe right now. Thank you. We finna get straight to it. Teen killer forced to tell mom about his crime. His crimes. Oh, bro.
Is she okay?
You see where she's hit at?
No, it's on the side of her head. They're saying she's pregnant too.
Take a deep breath.
Just hit the cigarette. You just got hit that bitch a couple times and feel the rush and calm down. I would have told Miss Lady, hit the cigarette a few times and yeah, hit the cigarette a few times, lady.
This woman was just informed that her daughter, Tiara Harris, was shot in a gang-related incident and is in critical condition.
They just were shooting, and the blood just started dripping from her head, like shooting them under the ambulance. Like I can't even talk right now, bro.
Her boyfriend rushed her to the hospital, but sadly,
Damn. She was beautiful.
it was already too late. And the worst part, Tiara had nothing to do with the shootout. She was an innocent bystander. A simple mix-up left an innocent, pregnant mother of 2 dead, her children now motherless, and her family
Damn, she had children too?
absolutely heartbroken. The police now face a grueling investigation. However, with everyone involved supposedly being gang members, catching the killers would prove to be much harder than anything they'd done before. We've been in touch with Yolanda, the mother featured in this video, and are proud to share that half of the video's profits will be donated to the Akron-based charity First Glance Student Center. At 7:29 p.m. on April 14th, Akron Police Department would receive multiple calls reporting dozens of gunshots being fired out of 1492 Rockaway Street. Witnesses would describe what seemed like a gang-related...
But look at the cat. Look at the cat. That's me.
being fired out of 1492 Rockaway Street. Witnesses would describe what seemed like a gang-related shooting with multiple cars speeding away from the scene, one being a silver 4-door Chevy. Police managed to quickly track down the Chevy, following it as the driver sped across back roads in Akron. However, the Chevy wasn't actually...
Like, y'all gotta understand, like, how real this shit really is, bro. You know what I'm saying? I could just picture what happened in that car. The man said she got hit in her head. So just imagine, like, before she got hit her head and all the trauma she had to go through before she even transcended. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could just imagine how that guy felt in the car with her. Whoever was in the car with her, I just can imagine how they feel. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they think about that shit every single day. Like, it's realer than real. Like, the graphics in this game, in this Matrix, is OD, bro. You don't want to know what that shit look like, bro. Like, I see that shit now. Like, I know she's living through her kids. Damn.
running from the cops. It instead would pull over somewhere that concerned the cops even more. The hospital.
There's someone in the car still.
Yep. Hey, hold up. 5807. 5807.
Go ahead and shut the car off. Shut the car off. Shut the car off here. Go ahead and put your hands on top of your head, all right? Nope. Hands on top of your head. Step up. Step up.
Well, do we have someone checking?
God damn!
All right, man. Here, step back here to the back of the car. Go ahead and put your hands behind your back.
With the incident being reported as a gang-related shootout, police would assume the man driving the Chevy to be a gang member, meaning he would be very unlikely to talk to them. So instead, they decide to stuff him in the back of a patrol car for later interrogation. As this was going on, dozens of additional 911 calls would ring in, witnesses would arrive at the Akron Police Department to give their testimonies, and more cars would arrive at the hospital. Most importantly, though, 4 miles away, a young woman would be placed in an ambulance under critical condition.
Oh my God, bro. Alright.
I take some medicine.
I ain't trying to get sick, Carter. You gotta get out, bro.
Then it's gonna come
I ain't trying. I could give you a tablet, but you can't be in. You look terrible right now, gang. You look terrible right now. I ain't gonna lie. Close my door, please. Close all the way, Carter. Carter. Close it all the way. You don't listen, bro.
With a bullet wound to her head. Turns out all of this would be connected to a large group of reckless shooters. It's at this point that we need to step in. This is one of the most complex and mysterious cases we've ever covered, so we need to break down some details first in order for you to fully understand the case itself and how well the police handled every single step.
God damn, nigga. I love y'all. Shit. You know what I'm saying? God damn. Alright, we good, baby. But God damn, nigga.
Step of solving it. At 7:22 p.m., a car arrived at 1492 Rockaway Street carrying a number of people who started hanging out with some friends on the side of the road. This group included Javier Small, Lanier Worthy, and Jonte Smith. Everything seemed fine until 7:29 p.m., a black vehicle reversed into the street.
I just can't get over the fact like how beautiful she is, bro. Like I could just tell by her smile, like she always laughing. She always laughing. She always in great spirits. Like she one of them girls that always laugh and she chill. Like she got a good reputation. Like no cap. Like you could just tell by her sparkle in her eyes. Like she was popping, like she was really popping, like you know what I'm saying. Like girls hated on her, like you could tell she had all the nice J's. She would fly, like her name is Tyora, like she got aura in her name, bro. She has aura, bro. Like she had aura in high school. I'm pretty sure anybody knew her in high school. She was that girl on God, and she got Lakers on her shit, and she number 4. You know what I'm saying? Come on now, and she got her real hair, bro. She was popping, bro.
Carrying Tiara Harris and her boyfriend George. Her boyfriend recognized some of the people on the sidewalk and wanted to back up and say hi to them. At that very moment, on the other end of the street, 3 men emerged from an unrelated vehicle and started firing bullets. These men were Zaire Saunders, 17-year-old Antonio Whitaker, and Darion Rackley, all affiliated with the gang BBM, a notoriously violent gang active in
Big butt men.
Akron at the time. There was also the driver of the car, Jeremiah Williams. Their shots scattered the group on the sidewalk, with everyone running for cover. In the panic, Jonte and Javier drew.
Bro, if you are ever in a shootout or you ever get caught in a crossfire, the first thing you should do is squat. Like you gotta, you know what I'm saying, do not Do not be the motherfucking, like, you know what I'm saying? You gonna get hit in your neck. Squat, nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? See where the bullet's coming from first, then, you know what I'm saying? Get your way out that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Or get under a car, like, hide under a car, or find, like, you know what I'm saying? Trust God, you know what I'm saying?
Their guns and began to shoot back. Bullets went back and forth, and everyone went into a panic as they realized their lives were at risk and a bullet could strike them at any moment. Seconds later, the dust settled, and the BBM members Zaire, Antonil, and Darion fled the scene. However, a grueling silence would ring throughout the street as Tiara's boyfriend, George, realized Tiara was the...
Damn, bruh. I just feel like I know her, bro. Like, she just give that girl, bro. I ain't gonna lie. She just give that girl, bro. Damn.
sole victim of the shooting. With BBM splitting up and running in different directions, George flooring it to the hospital, and everyone on the sidewalk either heading inside or preparing to head to the hospital too, cops would begin the grueling task of figuring out what just happened, and who, ultimately, was the one that fired the killing shot. Now that you understand exactly what happened, we can join the police as they try to figure out what just went down and how to solve the developing mystery. Remember that all the cops have received at this point is a phone call alerting them to the shooting and a description of the
Alright, nigga.
We don't know where that victim's going to go. There's a possibility that victim may be deceased. Yeah, they got shot. Okay, they got.
Yeah, someone's got to go check, probably.
Eve to me is basically freedom. It's a giant open universe where you can.
Two of the officers ran over to the front of the hospital and discovered Javier Small and his girlfriend in complete distress.
He can't go into that room
because she's got to get checked out. Hang tight.
Bro, I don't like this nigga. I don't know. It's just something about this nigga, bro. I don't know. Peter Griffin. I don't know.
As it turns out, another girl was also hit in the shooting. That being this man's girlfriend. Luckily, she was only shot in the leg, but he was still extremely distraught and horrified about the whole incident.
Bro, I'm on house arrest. I gotta go. I gotta go to the house with my girl, bro.
We'll get you. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back. I'll tell you how she. She's gonna be fine.
I just got in the car. I don't know.
He must love that girl. I don't got nothing to say about that. I'm getting chills. He must love that girl, bro. You gotta just let him pass, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shit, nigga, I don't know.
I don't know, bro. This little girl just got shot, bro. No.
Despite how distraught this guy is, he was a passenger in the Chevy, which they just found multiple firearms inside of, so police promptly arrested him.
Hey, Pappy, we'll take him over here.
Across town, however, there's someone in a much worse position. Tiara Harris, the passenger in the black car.
Can I open that up?
Alright. They're saying she's pregnant too.
Okay.
How pregnant is she? How far along? 2 weeks pregnant. Okay. 2 weeks.
Maybe 2?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Nigga said it's not bad. What makes a difference? If she was 9 months pregnant, nigga, she's still pregnant.
44, there is a firearm. I think the
Am I allowed to ride in the car with her though to the hospital?
Not right now. I'm sorry, man.
Bro, Yanni just got shot. I mean, T just got shot. Bro, just in the car, just driving down the street in Kenworth, driving from over there, and they just was shooting. None of the glass broke, but she wasn't like moving or talking. So I just brought her, and the blood just started dripping from her head, like, bro, we see in the hospital, she's in the ambulance, like, I can't even talk right now, bro.
Tiara was immediately rushed to the local hospital, and her boyfriend George was brought in for questioning. He wasn't a lead suspect, but police did find it odd that he just happened to arrive at the site of a violent shooting right as it all went down. He would claim to be innocent and actually provide a detailed description of everything that went down that night.
You turned off here, so
no, I didn't. I came this way, and I said, "What y'all got? Like, what y'all got going on over here?" Like, I'm like basically saying, "Y'all good?"
Right.
As soon as I said that, somebody from down here got to just shooting a gun that just kept shooting. That's all I know. But I didn't hear nobody or nothing like that.
So you're right there, and then you heard that. How many shots did you hear?
Man, I can't even recall. It was a lot. And then as soon as I
so you were facing.
Look, let me tell you what he finna do. Nigga, boy, if he ain't dead, he in jail. If he ain't in jail, he giving hell on the streets right now. Bro, he probably caught like 4 bodies, bro. If he really love that girl, he wiping out the city for that girl. You know what I'm saying? These the niggas you gotta watch out for. The ones that look like they want to harm a fly. They gonna pull up in your ass in a heartbeat and kill your whole family. Swat.
Facing this way?
No.
You literally backed all the way on.
Say I'm coming down Fairview in this Rockaway. This would be Rockaway.
Okay.
Down, I backed up.
Oh, so you backed, so the back of your car was facing that way?
Yeah, and I'm like, is y'all? I'm like, what y'all got going on? Like, I look out just like that.
Like out the window?
Like, as soon as I even it should have been me. Like, you feel me? Because I'm the one that looked straight out the window. Like, are y'all all right? Y'all good? Type stuff.
The cops asked him why he was even there in the first place, to which he just said he knew a couple of people on the street and that he had absolutely no involvement in the shooting. He's claiming that when he peeked out the window, his friends mistook him for the shooter and began to fire bullet after bullet directly at his vehicle. According to him, it wasn't an accident, but a misunderstanding, making the whole situation even more tragic. With George's statement, they were a little clearer on the whole situation. But they'd made no progress into actually solving the case or tracking down the real perpetrators. That was until they returned to the scene and spoke to a number of witnesses who had watched the entire event take place.
It was 2 African Americans.
Where were they running?
Young kids. They come from back there across this backyard next door and out the driveway.
They hopped the fence.
Black. He had a face mask on and had a 9mm. And then the other one had a semi-automatic rifle, and they were almost to the corner of the house running this way, and they both jumped the fence. Like when the kid in the hoodie jumped the maroon hoodie jumped the fence, he dropped the semi-automatic rifle in the driveway.
I was just out back cutting some stuff, and all I heard was just a barrage of bullets, fully auto. It wasn't 3-round burst, 4-round. It was fully auto.
Coming off fast.
Oh yeah, hot and loud and fast.
I'm starting to think they got something to do with this shit.
I was just out back cutting some stuff, and
I was out back, but I was cutting some stuff. That nigga Jeffrey Dahmer, what if this nigga cutting hands and shit? Like, these the gangsters, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people that look like that, his skin color, they the gangsters. You know what I'm saying? Not even they the gangsters. I just see a red cardinal, but they the niggas. You know what I'm saying? Black people, they the gangsters. Europeans, they the niggas. Europeans can vouch for me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all the niggas, y'all the real drug dealers. Y'all the real people, y'all the real niggas, cause y'all killing niggas. Shit crazy.
all I heard was just a barrage of bullets, fully auto. It wasn't 3-round burst, 4-round. It was fully auto.
Coming off fast.
Oh yeah, hot and loud and fast. And then I saw Two guys, when I was out back, I could see through the backyards, through the fence. I saw a silhouette of two guys running up towards that street, returning single shots as they were running away.
Okay. There's casings up here.
Oh, you found something?
Yeah.
I got more.
Okay.
How many did you hear? You think?
I heard it was like 30.
Like where all these cones are at, probably that amount?
30 or 40. But this happened over there all the time.
Where's over there?
Right there, the house right there.
I heard a lot of gunfire, but when I went out, when I first heard it, I thought it was a backfire because I saw this car sitting over here where all the cones are. He had his lights on. So I thought he was working on a car and it backfired real bad. Then I saw them loading people into cars to take them to the hospital, and I knew it wasn't, because this has happened so many times before. I don't know what we're supposed to do.
Right.
We can't go outside, nothing.
Even with all this new information, though, the cops are only slightly closer to figuring out what happened. They were now at least able to confirm that one group of shooters rolled up and started the exchange before another responded, causing a huge exchange of bullets throughout the neighborhood. But they still had two major questions. Who were the shooters, and how was Tiara involved?
Damn, bro. It's something about her, bro. Like, she just... I'm saying, like, it just touched my soul, like how beautiful she is. Like, damn. Like, she's beautiful, bro. That's crazy.
Well, the cops had just spotted another witness that might be able to answer their questions. A woman who was actually on the street the moment the bullets started flying.
So you don't live here?
I'm not even from here.
Oh.
I was visiting.
So who owns the house?
Anitra Johnson.
She is? Okay.
She was out to eat when I called her.
Okay. Everyone's okay though, right? The kids?
The kids, yes.
Yeah,
the kids
okay.
are okay. I got them in the back watching TV.
Okay.
There was another girl outside. I think she got shot in the thigh or the leg. I think they took her probably to the hospital.
Okay.
She definitely got hit.
Okay. So what did you see?
I'm sitting outside. To be honest, we all family. So we're all outside prayer wrestling, like act like we hitting each other and stuff. Next thing I know, I just heard these gunshots. I'm like, all right, was that a BB gun? Come through shooting.
Yeah.
And it was like, pop.
That's crazy. Like, when you in a shootout, bro, or like you in the middle of crossfire, like, it's so strange because now you are in a video game. It's like when you are in survival mode, you go into like a holographic video game, like a VR headset, like literally, like when you put on a headset, a VR headset, it's like that. It doesn't feel real, like, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't feel real.
Pop, they came through the can. So I'm running up, I didn't even know where the gunshots came from. I'm running up, trying to grab the kids. They came through twice.
Okay. Did the house get hit at all?
I mean, I don't even fuck. Is that a bullet right here? I don't. Oh, I don't know. I was really just trying to grab the kids.
Man, that's fucked up, bro.
You want some tissue? Yeah, that's true. How's it going, Jeremiah? Pretty good. Sorry for the wait, man. I'm Detective Smith. This is Detective Davis. Nice to meet you. All right, and so the reason why we have you sitting here talking to us is we need you to think back to April. There's an incident that happened on Rockaway. Remember this? This young lady got shot. Remember hearing about that? Mm-hmm. Okay, so during our investigation, your name's been coming up. But do you know about where you were that day, if you can? Or
I was definitely at home.
Apparently, Jeremiah also has an alibi, and even gives multiple names over that'll attest he wasn't on Rockaway that night.
You're at home. Yeah. Where was that, at Amherst?
Amherst. This was right before my mom moved to Louisiana. My best friend, Rob, talked to her sister.
Nigga, my best friend, Mom, talked to her sister. Look at the nigga. You believe that? Did I get him? Do he believe my alibi? Nigga. Follow me.
He snitched.
The girl that died, her sister, Dayani or Diane or however you say her name. My best friend Rob was like in the kind of little yeah, with her sister. And it was crazy. We got on Facebook and it was all over Facebook. Her sister had got killed and stuff. And my mom was like, ain't that the girl that came over here the other day? And we like, no, that was her little sister.
Has her little sister reached out to you guys or anything?
We haven't talked to her I don't talk to her at all for real, but.
So you were at your house on Amherst?
Yeah.
Was there anyone with you that day?
My mom.
What's your mom?
My mom's name is April.
However, the detectives know this to be untrue. They know he was at the scene from the Facebook post he made. They know he did it, so they want to get a confession, or even better, some information that might help put more people in handcuffs. The thing is, they're initially going to find that a lot harder than they'd hope.
I have to ask, do you recognize this car?
Dude, this was the car that was in that video. That's on Facebook.
So you remember it? Yeah. Have you ever been in this car?
No.
Do you know who drives this car or owns this car?
I don't know him by like name, but I know who he is. His name like Pa or something.
Pa?
That's what they call him.
Do you know, can you describe him?
That's funny because I don't even really know what he looks like. Like, I mean, every time I've seen him with a ski mask on.
Okay.
Like I've never seen him outside of a ski mask.
Okay.
Yo.
All right. Tell me.
I would have think like the people that do these crimes, they would be smarter than. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all hear about that shit, like people dying, people getting killed. And like when it comes to like the videos like this shit, like these motherfuckers be so slow. You know what I'm saying? This nigga's so slow. Nigga, I told my little cousin, nigga, if you gonna do some dumb shit, do it by yourself. This should be your green light. Do that shit by yourself, bro. Do it by yourself, my nigga. Like, do it by yourself, please.
Tell me a little bit about yourself, your past. Like, have you ever been in trouble or anything?
Yeah. I'm actually right now. I got probation.
So, like, just a weapons possession charge is all you got?
It's like carrying a concealed firearm in a motor vehicle.
Gotcha, yeah.
Jeremiah is making a conscious attempt to give as little information over as possible while still trying to seem cooperative. He's smart. He doesn't want to completely close himself off, as that'll make him seem guilty, but he also doesn't want to give up any vital information. The cops ask him who was there, where he was sitting in the car, even questions about the guns, but he refuses to speak, and he's starting to seriously frustrate the cops. But all this talk of courts and investigations doesn't seem to be getting them anywhere at all. So instead, they switch gears. They're going to be as direct as possible and give it to him straight. That's their last hope at getting him to crack.
What do your friends call you? Do you have a nickname or anything?
Jay.
We're just getting to know you, man.
Right.
Obviously, you can see that you're not a bad person. Just the vibes I'm getting.
Yeah, for sure.
But you're in here talking to us for a reason. And it comes back down to this incident. You being honest with us is what we'll be able to work with you. We know that you were there. And we also got your DNA in this car.
If I've been in that car, I would tell you guys I've been in that car. I don't have no reason to lie or no reason to put myself in any trouble.
Your role in it is the driver, because we know you're the driver. Really what we're looking for is why. You're already being charged with the incident. You explaining your actions and what really went down is just going to help with your role in this. And we know you didn't pull the trigger, but you...
Yo, that nigga's stomach is in his ass. For my people that been in these situations, how do it actually feels? That feeling is so surreal. I know it is. Me just observing his body language tells me everything I need to know. I fucked up. That nigga said I fucked up. If I get out, he in his head like, God, I promise you, I won't pick any guns up. Like I will pick no guns up if you let me out of. I'm saying, let me get a pass, my nigga. Let me get a pass, God.
Not being honest with what went down is not going to help you. It's going to, the prosecutor and the judge and jury are going to look at someone who's not remorseful.
Drove over there and they started shooting.
So they told you to drive over to Rockaway?
Yeah.
Who was sitting where in the car?
In the front, and Zebo sitting behind me, and then Pa sitting on the door.
It worked. The cops actually got a name. It was a nickname, but cops could eventually tie this back to a man named Zaire Saunders, who would be interrogated later. This was huge. They'd actually gotten a gangster to tell on one of his partners. But they weren't done yet. They knew he still had more information, and they weren't going to stop putting on the pressure now.
We got to go back to who was in the car with you. I know you know Zebo. Pa, you say you just know him by Pa. You know his real name? Okay. And the third person, you're saying how often have you seen him? Would you be able to identify that last person by a picture?
Jeremiah physically looks defeated. He's avoiding eye contact and is hunched over. He likely never saw himself giving up the names of his partners, but that's exactly where he found himself. The cops, however, are over the moon, even managing to get descriptions of the people he doesn't know the names of. They ask a few more questions before leaving him alone for a minute to prepare their next move. However, on their return, they didn't expect to see Jeremiah, a once tough and unbreakable gang member, to cry because of what he'd done.
Would you say his first name was what?
Darian.
Is this him? You want some tissue, man?
Yo, he just asked the gangster, do you want some tissue, bro? Hey, that's crazy. Hey, yo, he snitched on his mans, bro. Damn.
This is really, really serious now. You need to put yourself wherever you was and get to telling them with your part as much as you can, because you can't take the blame for this, and this was not you. You shouldn't be sitting there. They know it's your car. You can't get out of that. You better than this.
Antonil doesn't even seem to feel like following his mother's advice. Despite the fact that they know it was his car, he's claiming that someone else was actually driving it that day. And even more unfortunately, he'd forgotten exactly who. Listen to his story and see if you believe it as much as the detectives do.
So you saying you were at home?
No, like the whole day?
Someone took your car somehow, brought your car back, gave you the keys back or whatever, and then...
Yo, these rookie souls, dumb as fuck. Dumb as fuck. If you out there doing dumb shit, I want you to study the laws of karma. I want you to study the universe. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you are bored, search up the universe, search up the laws of karma. You know what I'm saying? Search up vibrations, search up frequencies. Educate your dumb ass. You know what I'm saying? Educate yourself. You know what I'm saying? You can't educate these niggas. These niggas don't listen. Let these niggas be who they want to be. Let these niggas be gangsters, because they think gangsters are just people that shoot up shit and get away with it and don't go to jail, and you know what I'm saying? That's not gangster. You know what I'm saying? You gangster when you know the rules to this shit, like the laws to this shit, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So don't be this snotty nose ass nigga. Shit. Crazy work. That beautiful lady that was in the video that passed away, she was so beautiful. She was so beautiful. She was so beautiful. God rest her soul.